everybody. Hello, hello. Happy Wednesday to you. Hope you guys are having a good day. I'm having a wardrobe malfunction here. My tie's coming undone. Let me know when you are here. If you watch this on the replay, just let me know that as well. I'm just gonna talk to my mom here for a second. Is the lighting okay, Mom?
Yeah.
It's all right? Okay, cool. It just looks a little dark from my distance, but I think we're okay according to Mom. And she's my, I don't know, production manager? I don't know what that title would be. Anyways, hi guys. I hope you're having a great day. Like I said before, if you're watching this live, thank you so much for joining me. If you're going to be watching this on the replay, thank you for making the time to watch it, and let me know here when you're here, or if you are watching it on the replay. As always, at the end of this, I will go back and completely critique myself, but also respond to any comments or questions or anything of that nature. So I want to start off by, I got a new Epicure cup. Isn't that cool? It's kind of like one of those hot, cold beverages, and it's actually the, it comes with the pumpkin pie. It's the September host gift. So that's an option if you host in September, and I got one, so I was super happy, and I thought I would drink out of that tonight. Anyways, I want to start with a toast. I'd like to, we're gonna dedicate this toast to my 4 hosts. I haven't done a live quite like this in a little bit with this many people, and so I would like to send this toast out to Patricia and all of her family and friends. I want to send it out to Lori and all of her family and friends, Stacy and all of her family and friends, and Rena and all of her family and friends. So cheers to you 4 and all of your guests. Okay, so I've got a big lineup of food here tonight. We're going to do things a little bit backwards, and the reason being is I have to take into consideration the cooking time. So we're going to start with dessert first, because why not? We are going to make an apple crisp in the steamer. I've done that before in the microwave, but we're going to actually put it in the oven to bake this time. With fall in full force as of, I think, Tuesday. Yesterday? Yeah, yesterday was the first day of fall. I thought we're heading into, you know, sort of an apple-y kind of dessert time of year. So we're going to do an apple crisp, and then we'll move into the appetizer and the entree, okay? I hope everybody is safe and healthy. I'm back to work full time. It's a little bizarre. I think I have quite a few colleagues on here. I'm a child and youth worker, and I support kids one-on-one, and when I need to meet with them, I have to wear not only a mask, but a visor to protect my eyes, and it's just different. The kids have been fantastic. They've been really good, but it feels like another barrier. It puts a barrier in between me, and I'm like, hi, come on in and feel comfortable, but I look and sound like Darth Vader. It's really bizarre. Anyways, I know we're all in it together, and I believe that we will get through it together, but it is a very strange time. Anyways, I'm going to step out of the camera here for a second to wash my hands, and I will be right back. So most of you will probably recognize this beautiful backdrop. It's my mom's kitchen. Mine is under a major reno. Who knows when I'll be back to doing my demos there. Thank God my mom is okay with me doing them here. And her kitchen's awesome for this, so thank you, Lena.
You're welcome.
That's her in the background. The peanut gallery's lonely. There's only one of them tonight. Okay, so what I've done, some people who are following the 4 parties have heard me talk about this and post things this week. The technical name is the multi-purpose steamer. I like to call it thebomb.com. My first time using this was in May when I became a consultant, and I was kind of I don't know, I just didn't believe that it was going to be as good as what everybody was telling me, and I was wrong. It is absolutely fantastic. I own 2 of them in this size, and I have the other sizes as well. I use it if not every day, every other day for sure. It's just awesome. You can make desserts, you can do grains, you can do veggies, like you name it, popcorn, everything. You can do everything. Tonight, we're gonna bake the apple crisp in it. So, for those of you who don't know, it comes in 3 pieces. Comes with the lid on top with 3 little holes there for the steam to exit. Make sure that is always away from you. It's made of a food grade silicone, which is safe in the oven for up to 425. It's safe in the microwave, and it can also be hand washed, or to be honest, I throw it in the dishwasher. I find that it cleans the best coming out of the dishwasher, especially if you're doing something greasy like bacon or ground beef or something like that, and there's kind of that gross, I don't know, slimy grease. I just find it just becomes perfectly clean again if I throw it in the dishwasher. This is the lid, or not the lid, sorry. This is the tray that comes with it. It's a 3-piece set. This is where you'll do things like your bacon. You can cut up pitas and crisp up some pitas on there. You can do ground beef or chicken or pork, and it sort of drains through that so your food's not cooking in that fat. So not everything you're going to use that tray for, but there are many of things. And then our container itself, the steamer itself. And the idea being that it's steaming the food and keeping all the moisture in there. So things are cooking faster, but they're coming out super moist and super juicy. I hate both of those words, but I have to say them when it comes to cooking. If my friend Jen Bernal is on watching, she will likely make a joke about my terminology. She says that she loves watching because sometimes some of the things I say can mean so many different things. Okay, so what I've basically done is I've prepped the apples. I actually sliced them with our mandolin. I just did that ahead of time. I am going to show you the mandolin when it comes to the entree, but I didn't want to take too much time prepping the food. But I did chop those up into mandolin. They came out more circular, and then I just cut them in half. That is 4 Granny Smith apples in there. And then because I prepped it ahead of time, I squeezed some fresh lemon, basically half a lemon, into that so that they wouldn't turn brown. And I threw on our Epicure cinnamon. Okay, so that is available now in our catalog, and it comes with the little holes on top for easy sprinkle. I put cinnamon on. That is all I have done to that, okay? So washed, peeled, chopped, threw some lemon juice and cinnamon on there. Okay, so the other thing I'm going to add in there with the apples will be our apple pie spice. This is when smell-o-vision, I wish it was a real thing. It smells like an apple pie. I get why they call it that. Like, it just smells so yummy. I can imagine this like on top of a coffee or like a dessert, even like, I don't know, on vanilla ice cream, to be honest with you. It just smells really good. So I'm going to sprinkle a bunch of that on top of these apples. And then I'm going to give that a stir. They've already started to create a little bit of liquid because of the lemon juice. And I'm going to actually put a little bit more of that just because I like the way that's going to smell. And again, the cinnamon's already in there, okay? Yeah, so the mandolin cut the apples like that. I obviously missed that one. And then what I did with the knife was just cut them in half. The mandolin was actually really good for cutting those apples. It was kind of neat. That thing intimidates me, the mandolin. You'll see why in a minute, but I'm getting better at it. I'm conquering my mandolin fears. Okay, so the apples are there. We're going to make sure that they are spread evenly towards the bottom of this, to the steamer. And then now we're just going to drizzle the oats. I've chopped up some butter in there, and there's brown sugar. We're going to basically just cover the top of this. I have followed sort of my own recipe. Everybody, I think, who makes apple crisp likely does it different. I don't think there's a right or wrong way. I've done it before with flour. I'm not doing it that way today, but you basically do whatever way you want. The steamer is just the vessel that's going to cook it, but you don't necessarily need to follow my recipe. And then I'm going to top it with some more cinnamon, and we're going to pop this baby in the oven. Okay, so that's it. There she has it. Okay, I'm going to not put the tray on. The tray's going to stay out. I'm going to put the lid onto this, and we're going to start baking that. I have the oven on at 425, and I'm gonna bake it for 20 minutes and then we'll take a look at it and see how we're doing. So, excuse my back. Ooh, ouch. Timer. Start. Okay, perfect. So that is a go. Next, we're gonna work on our appetizer. So I know a lot of people on Patricia's page, and I think maybe Stacy's, I can't remember, have been talking about the extraordinary 3 cheese dip. So I thought I would bring it, but we're gonna use it in a little bit of a different way. How's the light, Mom? Is it good?
It's not here, you judge.
Like, I don't know. I hope it's okay. I feel like it might be a bit dark. I'm just gonna flip the light on, guys.
Yeah.
The only reason I don't is there. I think now you can see my wrinkles. Hi. I just find these lights make me hot, but whatever. If I start sweating, I'll jump
That's
out
better.
and dabby dabby. Is it better?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Okay, so the extraordinary cheese dip. Epicure has had this collection. I have been a customer for over 10 years. This collection has certainly been there as long as I've been a customer. It may be one of the originals. I'm not 100% sure. But it is a very, very popular collection. Basically, it is a dip that you pre-make and you can heat it up, bring it to parties, and I promise you your bowl's coming back clean. Everybody seems to just love, love, love it. So we're gonna make a smaller portion of it. I didn't do the full recipe, and what I thought we would do is some appetizers. I'm gonna stuff mushrooms with it, and then we're gonna bake these mushrooms and have them as the appetizer. So again, it's just to show the versatility of Epicure's products. I really love the fact that you don't have to use it based on the directions that are on every jar. In fact, some jars will tell you that there's multiple uses. So these come in a collection. It also comes with the recipe card, and then each one of those dips, the lemon dilly, the 3 onion, and the CCB, you can use individually in other stuff. I use the CCB tonight on my roasted potatoes. So as a threesome or individually, I love that about Epicure. Sort of experiment with it, and if you like what you've done, awesome. If you don't, then don't do it again. That's kind of the way I look at things. So we need a spoon. What I have done is the recipe calls for a full block, I guess it's probably 8 ounces of cream cheese. I don't need that much dip, and if I make it, I'll eat it. So I'm not gonna make that much tonight. If you guys were all here, I'd make a vat of it. That kind of would be gross, but I would make a big bowl of it and we'd all enjoy it. So what I've got here is just sort of like a quarter of the package in this bowl. This is our 4-cup prep bowl. These things are amazing, I love them. So it's obviously 4 cups, hence the name. So there's the measurements right in this bowl, you know, is 4 cups. Comes with a silicone lid for storing. What I love about these is that you can literally mix it, refrigerate it, and even serve it in the same bowl. I love that. So, okay, so a little bit of cream cheese, about a quarter of the package. I have half a cup of mayonnaise in here already, and probably half a cup of grated cheese as well. Okay, that's all that's in there. And again, that's the recipe scaled way down because I'm only using it in the mushrooms. When you're using mayo, make sure that it's not Miracle Whip. It needs to be real mayonnaise because it will throw the flavors. I think it's the sugar levels. I haven't quite been able to determine that, but I do think that's what it is. Okay, so then we're gonna do probably, I would say, half a teaspoon for this recipe. Sorry, not half a teaspoon, that's my fault. Half a tablespoon of the CCB, the 3 onion, and the lemon dilly. Okay? Oh, the lemon dilly smells so good. You really smell the dill in that. I love that smell. Okay, so that was half a tablespoon of each. We're going to mix that together in the mixture. It obviously is going to go a lot easier when your cream cheese is room temperature, which is what I've done here. We just mix this all in. And then like I said, if you're making a big dip, you would heat it. So whether you do it in the oven, I've thrown it in the microwave until it bubbles and it's just as good. I've even made it ahead of time and frozen it in a Ziploc bag and then pulled it out when I needed it. Again, if I have it in the fridge and it's made, I'll eat it. It's too much of a temptation for me. And when you have, you know, this at your disposal as often as I do because of these demos, I can't eat it as often as I would like. No bueno. Okay, so mixy. I don't know if my mom's laughing at me or what, but she's killing herself. Okay, there's the bowl. It's all mixed in. What we're now going to do, so these mushrooms have been washed and I took this stem out. So there's like a bit of a divot in there. We're going to stuff these with this cheese. Oh, these are going to be good. Now, if you don't like mushrooms, this isn't going to be your jam. If you like mushrooms, jam it up. This is going to be really good. I also think you could do, once it comes out of the oven, you could add like some of our Better Than Bacon topper for an extra little crunch. Our Better Than Bacon is actually made of pinto beans and it's really good. I, again, was a little bit skeptical. Sometimes I'm like, come on, how can you replace bacon? They're bits, right? Like they're bacon bits, but they're so good. So I thought you could do that. I didn't bring them tonight. Packing for my mom's is always something because I don't want to forget anything. And so it's usually quite a demonstration seeing me pack for this show when I'm coming to my mom's. Today, Brian literally steered clear because he was like, yeah, you do your thing. He went to pick up Savannah from the gym and I came here. So anyways, I told him that I would meet him at the house after and that we would enjoy some apple crisp together. He seemed quite okay with that. Okay, so that was like pretty much a perfect amount. Okay, there's a little bit left, but like not enough that I'm gonna feel bad, you know, wasting it, although I could just top up one. Why not? Okay. So those are on our quarter sheet pan. Our quarter sheet pans come in a 2-pack. They are available right now. I know a lot of my customers have been wanting to order them. They were on back order for a long time. If you're interested in getting them, ladies, throw them in your cart because I don't want to say that we're heading into a second wave, but we do know that the pandemic is real and it hasn't ended. And so I don't know whether these are going to be available forever. However, they are awesome. I love the, I can't show you right now because of course the mushrooms are on there, but they come with the purple liner basically, and it's like a reusable parchment paper. And they basically, you can lift that right out of the pan and you don't even really have to do much to clean that pan because it's kept it clean. So I really like them. They also come in a sheet pan, which I have over here that I can show you a little bit later. This mushroom does not want to sit still. Okay, so those are full. They're filled in with our extraordinary cheese dip. Again, the recipe comes with that collection. I'm going to throw those in the oven, excuse my back, and let those cook. I don't know where her oven mitts are, so if I scream, it's just because I burned myself. Just kidding, I'll be fine. Okay, I'm back. How are we doing? Are we okay? Give me some thumbs up if we're good. Last night I was on doing the contest and I couldn't see any thumbs up. I thought everybody was miserable. And on the replay, there was a ton of them. I just couldn't see them. So there we go. I see them tonight. Thanks, guys. Cheers. Okay, so I'm going to take a quick second to talk about the fall catalog that is now out. You can access it on my website, mirandameadus.epicure.com. I also have copies. If you would like one, reach out to me. It is our fall and winter catalog. 90% of these products are available right now, which is huge. Again, there was a time when Epicure was out of stock of a lot of things. One of the things that our CEO told us, Amelia, I look forward to meeting her someday. She's really neat. Like, I haven't met her, I've only heard her speak. Very well spoken, really good businesswoman. I don't know, I look forward to meeting her. She was telling us in our weekly training video that globally, people are having a hard time finding miso and cane sugar, which are two very key ingredients in a lot of our foods. So the cane sugar you'll find in a lot of our glazes, in our summer berry topper, things like that. And miso is in our broths, things like that. So globally, you know, like everybody's having an issue. Even glass jars, you'll see in some of your orders the glass jars that are coming in. If you've been a customer for a while, you'll notice the jars are different. Bigger, which is bonus for us, but definitely different. The one thing I really appreciated about that call was that Amelia said they could get ingredients that aren't quite as authentic or as good as the products that we have become known for. And she said that she and her mom Sylvie, which is basically our head girl, our head lady who came, sort of developed Epicure in '97, they do not want to do that. They refuse to compromise the quality of our products. They don't want to just get any ingredient so that it's available. They would rather take it off of the shelf for a little bit and bring it back when we know we're giving you the product that you guys have, again, become accustomed to loving. So that's just a little tidbit on some of the products, but again, 90% of this catalog is available right now. So if there's anything you want out there, ladies, let me know. Obviously, if you're following a party, that will go towards our host, who will get some free rewards and some discounted products. So make sure to get your orders in, ladies. If you are following a party, those parties close on Friday at 5. Reach out if you have any questions. If you are watching and you're not attached to a party, reach out to me, because what I can do is either attach it to a party, or we'll see if we can combine some orders. I'll do whatever I can. So let me know what you need and what you want, and we will go from there, okay? Last but not least, let me grab my stuff. I'm really excited about this one. Were you laughing at me, Mom?
No, I was hoping that nobody would see me.
Oh, Mom's in a really slinky tank top, and her tatas are not hanging out, but, well, they are. Mom's well endowed. Me and my sister Sabrina could combine our boobies and still not be quite as lovely and voluptuous as Lanucha's boobs. She gets it from my grandma, Nonna Nesta, who I miss dearly. She passed away a couple years ago. She had big honkers. Anyways.
No, I don't have big honkers.
You have lovely honkers, Mom. Okay, so moving on. We are going to make a lasagna, but let's talk lasagna, okay? Epicure has a lasagna seasoning, which I'm going to use tonight, okay? There's no question about it. But I know that there are some fellow Italianos on this watching, and other, not just Italians, enjoy a good lasagna. Lots of people. I refuse to change my lasagna recipe to make a sale. I don't use Epicure in my lasagna, and that's okay. That is okay. I refuse to change my lasagna. My son Bryson says, and I guess maybe he lies. I don't think so. I think he's being real with me. He says, my lasagna is by far the best lasagna he's ever eaten. God love him. I refuse to change something that I have made for, you know, ages. Now, having said that, we do sell it, and it's very popular. I have not tried it yet. So I didn't want to put it with noodles, because I just don't think it's going to be what I would want in a lasagna. I come from a long line of lasagna makers. My mom makes a good lasagna. My Aunt Anna, God rest her soul, made an amazing lasagna. So if I did it with noodles, I just don't think I'd be happy. So what we're going to do tonight is we're going to mix things up, and we're going to do it with veggies, all right? We're going to do a vegetarian lasagna. Now, I am not vegetarian, but I love vegetables. And I found a ton of zucchini. I tried to grow them this year, and they didn't work. Excuse me. My tomatoes took over the space and then the sun, and my zucchini did not, like, not one grew. Anyways, so what we're going to do is we're going to make a lasagna in the steamer, and we're going to microwave it using the Speedy Lasagna seasoning. And I'm going to use ricotta, spinach. I have to give a shout out to Costco for this sauce. It's a white linen collection. It's a pasta sauce. It's marinara, and it's made by Victoria. I'm not sure if you guys can see that or not, but that is it there. It comes in a 2-pack. I gotta say, again, I'm pretty picky with what sauces I will eat and say that I enjoy. This is really good, like really good. It doesn't have, like, it's a marinara. It's just tomato based, so that's what I wanted for this lasagna. And I thought, I'm not gonna bother making my own. I'm gonna use this one out of a jar. It's probably the only jarred pasta I would use. And I'm not downing anybody that does. Again, I come from a long line of pasta makers. So, but I gotta say, this is one that I always have in my pantry because in a pinch, it's honestly probably just as good as my own. Excuse me one sec. Okay. We're good. So what we're going to do before we do anything is I want to show you our mandolin and how that's how I sliced up the zucchini, was with our mandolin, and I left one so that I could show you guys. So like I said before, this thing does intimidate me at times, but I am conquering it. It's a 4-in-1. I keep the box because obviously there's a very sharp blade on that. My kids are 18, but it takes nothing to put your hand in and not realize it's there. So I actually let it fully dry, and then I store it in the original box. It comes with 4 settings. The one that's on here, I believe, is the 3.5. And then it comes with different ones so that you can go thinner, you can spiralize, there's all kinds of settings. And then it comes with the finger saver, the guard. Okay, now I didn't use the guard today, so I'm going to be very, very careful, but I want to show you guys how easy this mandolin cuts. So watch this. I think you guys can see that, I believe. Look at that. Now I'm going slower because I don't have the counter as leverage, but you just like that. It just slices easy peasy. Okay, perfectly sliced zucchini. I love it. So easy, easy cleanup. I'm gonna go this way now so I can pay attention. I just couldn't figure out how to get the guard to work with this shape, and I wanted them in long noodle-like strips. So I'm being really, really, really careful. And then what I do, so that's the mandolin. I would recommend it as a kitchen tool. If you want to host a party, we might be able to get it for you for free or half price. I've learned that kitchen tools are an investment, and no different than my husband in the garage needing good tools. We need them in the kitchen, because now that I'm selling Epicure, these tools make life so much easier. You can live without them, but they make life easier. Okay, so this was full. That much sauce is in this bowl. I'm going to pour the lasagna seasoning into the bowl with the sauce. I love our meal solutions. They're so convenient and affordable. Like, this comes in a 3-pack. Again, versatile, interchangeable. I absolutely love it. So this lasagna one, I'm not following the recipe because it says to put it in a can of tomatoes. I didn't want to do that. And to add 2 eggs, I didn't want to do that. So I'm doing my own thing, and hopefully I don't regret doing my own thing. So the seasoning is in there. I'm going to give this baby a good stir, and then we are going to put together our lasagna. So for those of you who have never watched me before, I hope you'll come back. I hope I'm not scaring you and you're like, what the heck am I doing? This is time I will never get back in my life. Okay, so what I do is, right now we're obviously prepping the food, but at the end of this video, I will display it and then post a video so you can see the final product, okay? And if you have any questions, reach out to me. I'm gonna actually put a little bit more sauce in that because I don't wanna not have enough sauce and use all the spice, right? So just a little bit more. Those spices actually darkened up the sauce. Smells good. I have not tried this yet. The lasagna one was one I haven't tried. I hope it works out good because I do love a zucchini lasagna. So it'll be a nice way for me to use it without, again, using it as my own lasagna. Okay, so Mom, is this a ladle? Ladle. See, I always say ladle, but it's a ladle. It's a good thing she's here. Okay, I just got this thing, this ladle. Cleans up real easy. So you can be a good cook and not know the name of things. What the heck's a ladle? Okay, so I just basically covered the bottom with sauce. We're gonna layer it with the zucchini. Does not have to be pretty, I don't think. Right? So layer of zucchini. I brought some spinach. We're gonna throw some spinach on there. Or spinaccia, is that how you say it in Italian?
Spinachis.
Oh, spinaci, sorry. 1 second. Oh, ma, vent. I'm just checking the crisp here, guys. Oh, she's a good. Okay, so the apple crisp is good. The mushrooms need to keep cooking a little bit. Okay, so we have the zucchini, the spinach. I have some ricotta that we're going to put on there. You don't have to put ricotta if you don't like it. I feel weird calling it ricotta because to me it's ricotta. And then we're going to layer some cheese. I just have mozzarella cheese. Again, you guys, I'm just doing...
Oh, that smells good.
Yeah, it does, eh? The apple crisp. Lanuch says it smells good. The way I do things is I will now go the opposite direction. So I did this, the zucchini this way the first time. I'm going to flip them. Why is it still beeping at me?
Because you have to turn it off.
Okay. Okay, so zucchini now the other way. Again, we're going to add some spinach. Oh, I forgot the sauce. Miranda. Sauce, guys, sorry.
Sauce.
Silly. Okay, so sauce again. I really have high hopes for this because my family doesn't like zucchini lasagna, like my household. And so if this works, it's going to be a really easy way for me to make one and, you know, bring it to work and that sort of thing. Okay, ricotta, cheese again. I know you guys know how to make a lasagna. I don't mean to act like you don't know and I'm teaching you something profound here. Layer it again. Spinach. Whoops. Ricotta. You could add eggplant to this, I thought. I just did straight up zucchini and spinach. Some people add egg. I know my Aunt Anna always had egg in her lasagna. I didn't mind it, but I know it's not everybody's cup of tea. Okay, I think I'm just going to do maybe one more layer. There's a lot of zucchini here. Zucchini's so cheap too. I got like 5 huge ones at DiPietro's for like $3. It's crazy. And then sauce. Okay, I lied. I'm going to do one more layer because I have enough sauce. Okay. And I don't even think I've done every layer the same way. You guys are probably noticing. I'm too busy trying to figure out which way is up right now. I know I haven't followed the same pattern every time, but oh well. Okay, so spinach, ricotta, one more layer of zucchini, no cheese. See, I'm out of my routine here. Okay, now the last layer will be zucchini. We'll make it a nice layer. I had a couple yellow zucchini, so I have a couple of those in here as well. But most of them are green. All right. So now we're going to pour the remainder of the sauce on there. Smells good, man. She smells good. The one thing I really like about these silicone products is like literally look how clean it makes the dishes. Like because it's a little bit bendable, it doesn't waste a lot of sauce or whatever you're cooking at the time. I love it. I love that it can get in there. Okay, so topped it up with this sauce. And now the final layer is going to be the mozzarella cheese. And we are going to throw that in the microwave. Crazy! I'm going to start with 8 minutes and then we'll go from there. It's a lot of cheese, but whatever. Okay, so there you go, you guys. Look at that. It's heavy. Oh my God. So there we go. That is a heavy dish. So The lid is gonna go on, no tray. That is gonna go in. I think it's gonna take about 12 minutes to be honest, but I'm gonna start with 8 and then I'll take a look at that, okay? So excuse my back 1 second.
Awesome.
Awesome? What's awesome? Huh?
It's all right.
Oh, Mom's talking to herself. Lena cracks me up. So my sister and I call my mom Lanooch when she does things that are either funny or more senior citizen-like.
Oh, stop it.
Her name is Lena, but when she does those things, we call her Lanooch. And the funny thing is that a lot of people at work who are in my department of guidance will say, was she doing a Lanooch? We love it, it's so funny. My mom's a good lady. She has a good sense of humor and she puts up with my baloney, so. Okay, so. How are we doing out there, guys? Give me some hearts if you're doing okay. Cheers, I'm dying of thirst. You doing okay? Yay, thank you. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Thank you, thank you. Okay, so this is the apple crisp. Oh, okay, I'm gonna put it in a little bit longer. It's cooked, no question about it, but I want it to crisp, right? I want that top to crisp, and it hasn't quite done that. So I want to put it in a little bit longer without the lid, and then we'll pull it out again. So excuse my back. Oh, the mushrooms are done. Those mushrooms look good, guys. Oh my goodness, these mushrooms. Oh. I don't know if I can put that on. Mom, can I put it right on your counter or no?
Yeah.
Yeah? It's safe? I think it would melt my cutting board. Oh, you guys, they smell and look so good. Timer, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and start. Okay, just a little bit longer on that apple crisp. You guys, these mushrooms, oh, I'm gonna put them on a dish and see if I can get them a little closer for you to see. They smell so good.
They do smell.
Oh my gosh. They look better than I even thought. Like honestly, I don't mean to toot my own horn here, but they look restaurant quality. Ah, not that one. That one does not look restaurant quality. That one totally flipped. Whoa. Okay. One down, not a big deal. There we go. Oh my goodness, you guys, those look so good.
What kind of mushrooms did you use?
These ones are, can you see that, guys? Without me, yeah, there we go. So good. Again, I will do an up close. These mushrooms were I don't know what they're called. They're not white mushrooms, they were brown. Are they wild? I don't know what they're, no, they weren't shiitake. They're a brown color on the outside. They weren't a white mushroom, and they were,
Are they miniature portobellos?
they could be a miniature portobello. They look like a portobello, so they could be miniatures. To be honest, I didn't really look at what kind. I just saw them and they were decent size and they were firm, which is what I wanted to be able to pull that stem out. So
Yeah, they look like a portobello.
they do look like a portobello. And in fact, you could probably do that on a portobello and get more out of it. You know what I mean? You could even add a glaze if you wanted. I think it's overkill because those look really good, but
Or you can stuff them.
yeah, you could stuff them with something else and then put the cheese for sure. Okay, you guys, so while that finishes up, let's talk a little bit about some of the incentives that are going to be going on. So again, the 4 hosts, right? We have Lori, we have Rena, we have Patricia, and we have Stacy. And those 4 women have an amazing group of people that are following their parties. I want those ladies to get the most rewards that they possibly can. Epicure sets it up whereby if somebody books a party from their party, they earn a half-price item, and then you, as the new host, will earn an extra $20 in free product on top of whatever else you would normally get. So it's kind of a win-win-win in that situation. So your host right now gets a half price item, anything she wants of her choice. You get an extra $20 in free product, and it takes a qualifying class of 4 buying guests and $250 in sales minimum. Super easy to do. And then I get to share my business and continue to obviously make some money and all that kind of stuff. So I call that the triple win. Anybody who hosts a party in October with me will have their name put into a draw to win the October host special. And every month there are basically a collection that is offered, and sometimes it's well, like this here. You can't purchase these in like as a customer, but the cup and the pumpkin spice was the September combo. And I think it was $16.50 and you saved $16.50. The one in October is really, really good. It is the perfect petites, so it's a silicone product with the 48 little slots where you can make brownies or loaves or whatever. And it is on for, I want to say, I think $16.50, but don't quote me. And it has a huge savings because it comes with 3 meal solutions, but desserts. So I think there's a caramel, a fudge sauce, and something else. It's a really, really good deal. So I am going to give one of those away for free at the end of October. Everybody who hosts a party, their name will go in the draw, and I will pick one of those hosts to win that for free. That's my thank you to you. And then November 7th to be exact, I am turning 44. God, where has time gone? And so it's my birthday month, and I am going to be giving away a ton of products. So if you are new to watching me, please join my VIP group. I will be putting the links in the party groups. That is where I am allowed to do my own little specials. I can't do specials on this page. My VIP page is where I do things only for my VIP customers, which is you guys. So make sure to follow me there. And as I figure out what I'm doing for November, I will absolutely let you guys know, okay? Hosting, it's the best time to host, you guys. I'm not coming into your home, dirtying your house, asking you to pick up ingredients at the grocery store. It's all virtual. The only person that has to put up with me is Lanuch in the background, right? I'm doing things virtually. I do all the work all week. I put together the Facebook page that I send to you, and then you invite whoever you wish, all your friends, family, colleagues, neighbors, etc., and they follow the party. Based on your sales, you then get to go on a bit of a shopping spree and get some free products. It's amazing time to host. No risk, no cost to you. And again, thank you because you're helping me build my business. So if you want to do that, please let me know, reach out. Alternatively, if you want to join my team, I would love to have you. It has been awesome. Some of you have heard this story a million times. Excuse me. Just checking the lasagna here. Stop. I hate putting my back to you guys, so I'm going to bring it over here. I want to check the lasagna. I just pulled the apple crisp out. I want to check this lasagna. Oh my God! So good! Oh my gosh, I wish I could show you guys what it looked like.
It smells awesome.
I can't, I'm going to cook it a little bit longer, only just because I've never done it, but it looks done. I wonder if I can bring it closer for you guys to see without spilling it everywhere. That would suck. Okay, look at this. Can you guys see that? Look at that. It's already cooked, ooey gooey, smells delicious, but I'm going to put it in just for 2 more minutes, okay? Just to be sure. Oh my goodness, I can't believe how good that looks. Okay. Everything's beeping at me back here. I don't know what anything is doing. Lanuch is lying down. She's not going to come on here and help in her little bikini over there. Okay. Let's do start, and let's stop the timer. Okay, 2 more minutes on that lasagna and then we are good. We're doing good timing. Okay, so what was I saying? Join my team. I started this journey back in May. I was working from home at the time because of the pandemic. Bryson and Savannah, my kids, are 18-year-olds. Bryson has gone off to university. Savannah's still at home. She'll be heading off in September. So I have more time on my hands. And I just thought I need something for me to do. And Epicure has always, again, been a big part of my cooking. So I took the leap of faith with my mom's help, to be honest. A little push off the cliff. She sent me going. And I joined. And it has been awesome, you guys, honestly. I cannot thank you enough. You guys have been so supportive of me, and I so appreciate that. I can't thank you enough. I never imagined this being as good as it is. And if I can do it, I truly mean it. Anybody can. I love to cook, but Epicure makes it easy. It really does. It does the work for me. These products sell themselves. I have people reaching out to me from all over Canada, some from the States, people I don't even know who they are who watch me on Wednesdays. It's kind of like, oh my gosh, wow, thank you so much. Join me. I'd love to have you join. We have a team of, how many are we? 4? No, 5. 5 of us now. We call ourselves Spice Baby. Anyways, that's our little team. We'd love to have you guys join. Every one of us on our team have joined for our own reasons. Everyone's doing well. I joined for the discount and kind of filling in my time, and it has exceeded my expectations. I earned a trip to Jamaica on Friday for myself as a result of my sale. So mwah, 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 mwah. Thank you guys. Unbelievable. Never in a million years would I imagine that I would earn myself a trip. Never. So let me know, okay? If you want to host, reach out to me. Let's get you some free product. If you want to join my team, please let me know. I would love to have you, and I would love to tell you everything I know, which may not be a lot, but it's working for me. And we'll go from there, okay? So let me grab that lasagna, and we're going to finish things up and tie it up. Excuse me. It smells so good in here. Oh my goodness. I feel guilty saying how good it smells in here because there's so many perks to virtual parties, without question. The downfall is you guys can't smell or taste the food. And I don't like that because to me you have to, I don't know, tasting it, there's something to be said about it, right? That's why, again, at the end, I will absolutely do a video to show you how everything turned out. Okay? Let me grab that crisp. The apple crisp turned out good as well. It's super crispy now. It smells kind of a blend between apple, cinnamon, and I don't know, apple pie. I guess that's what it's supposed to smell like. But you guys, this is awesome. I'm so happy with how this has turned out. I have not made any of these. I have made an apple crisp early on, but it was in the microwave and it was quite good. I would not have enjoyed it without the ice cream I put on top because it didn't crisp, but it tasted good. This one is crispy. So this is truly an apple crisp, and that was in the oven for, I'd say, about 25 minutes. The zucchini lasagna looks absolutely fantastic. I will do a close-up video. You guys will see what I mean. And those mushrooms, I'm telling you, they look delicious with our extraordinary 3-cheese dip. This has absolutely been a good meal. It might, visually at least, be maybe one of my best ones so far. We haven't tasted it yet, but I'm super happy with the way it's turned out. So that's good. I hope you guys have enjoyed yourself this evening. I hope you'll join me again. You can always watch this on the replay. I come on every Wednesday at 7 o'clock. So if you're bored and looking for some entertainment, hop on. There's usually something funny that happens. Yeah, reach out with any questions, any help that you may need, ladies and gentlemen that are following the parties. If you have any questions, reach out. Thank you for all of you who have ordered already. The parties close on Friday at 5 o'clock, so get those orders in so that we can get those hosts their freebies, and we will go from there. I hope you'll join me again, okay, you guys? So, one last toast to everybody. Stay safe, stay healthy. If the second wave does come, let's do this together. Cheers. I want to thank again my 4 hosts, Patricia, Stacy, Rena, and Lori. I knew I was gonna get slow on that last one. Thank you so much, ladies, for hosting, and thank all your family and friends for joining. Again, thank you everybody for being here with me. Thank you, Mama, for having me. And as always, normally from my kitchen, but from Lanucha's kitchen to yours, thank you so much for being here, guys. Mwah. Have a great Wednesday.